so today I wanted to share with you my April favorites, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but if I'm in a different location, I'm actually at my boyfriend's place at the moment and I'm filming this with a different camera. It is the Canon 60D. I know it's probably going to be tons better than my other camera, but this takes up a lot of memory, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit it, if I'm gonna even be able to, so we'll see how it goes. But if it goes well, I might start filming with this. But yeah, anyways, onto the favorites. So let's start off with foundation as per usual. As you guys know, I am a foundation freak. I have too many foundations for my own good. Like, a person does not need this many foundations. I'll do like a foundation overview review thing later on down the track, but I bought new foundation again. I've been completely in love with two new foundations that is really not my typical type of foundation that I go for. If you've been watching me for a while, you would know that I'm actually in love with the Revlon Color Stay foundation. It's like my holy grail foundation basically. I love long wearing, full coverage, thick, heavy foundations, just because go hard or go home, right? So that is my holy grail foundation. But recently I've fallen in love with these two new foundations. It's the Jemma Kidd Makeup School Light as Air Liquid Foundation and the Shiseido Sun Protection Liquid Protection Foundation. So both of them are really similar in texture, which is a very light consistency, which is so new to me because I'm usually more of like a thick foundation type of girl. But yeah, I really like these two. Lately, because it's winter, I've been going more for a thinner consistency type foundations, just because the winter tends to make the foundation go on a lot thicker and cakier than it normally does, and I've been using my hands lately to warm up the product so that when I rub it into my face, it applies a lot better because of the warmth of your fingers. Shiseido one is so full coverage, it's ridiculous because it's so thin that I'm surprised at how full coverage it is for the consistency. So I definitely recommend this if you're into full coverage but don't like the thick foundations. I can't comment on the longevity because I haven't really been paying attention, but I haven't noticed it like going. The only problem with this is it has a pretty high SPF, so I wouldn't recommend this for nighttime foundation or nighttime photography with flash and whatnot. Whereas the Jemma Kidd Makeup School is more of a light, medium to buildable coverage. The thing that I love about this foundation though is that the finish is amazing. It looks like skin. It's just so refreshingly light and it looks so natural. The coverage isn't full coverage, but it is medium, so you can build it up. But you know, if you have pretty dark pigmentation, you'll still want to have to cover that up with concealer. But generally, if you have a pretty good skin, if you have you just need evening out of your skin tone, or yeah, if you don't have as many imperfections, you can totally go with this for a very nice natural finish. So that's these two foundations I've been absolutely loving this month, and I mix them up sometimes if I want to make this more full coverage. Really just, it doesn't matter because the consistencies are so similar. I feel like it's the same foundation, but it's not, because the coverage is completely different and the finish is different. This one again is more luminous and natural, whereas this one's a little bit more matte. That's that. And then as powders, what I've been loving to set my foundation are these two powders. This one is the Natio one, Natio Mineral Pressed Powder in medium tan. Oh, sorry, I didn't mention the shades I'm in. So for the Jemma Kidd, I'm in 05 medium beige. There are two other shades that's darker than this, I believe, and the Shiseido one I'm in SP 70, which is the darkest. So this is the darkest, but if you're looking into the Jemma Kidd one, there are darker ones, and I'm NC40, NC42 for those who don't know. And then so the Natio I've been using in medium tan, and I got this free with my beauty bag from Priceline, and it is just a really nice medium, very light coverage but medium toned mineral foundation. I don't like to use this on its own. I'm not into using mineral powder as foundation, but as a setting powder it works really, really nicely. The reason I've been picking this up a lot more than my MAC MSF Natural is because the MAC MSF Natural in medium dark, that's the color I use all over my face. That is way too red to use as to use heavily. When I apply it on, it just makes my face look really, really pink and red, and then when you apply blush and, you know, contour, your face at the end of the day looks like a different skin tone to the rest of your body. So when I use that, I use a very, very light dusting of it, just so that I don't get the full, you know, flushed face, almost another skin color basically. So but this one's really nice though. It has like a beigey yellow undertone to it, so I can pack it on and I don't have to worry about it making my face a different shade or making my face really red or pink. So I really, really like this. Initially I didn't like it because of the consistency. The texture is really quite grainy. It's not as finely milled as the MAC MSF Natural, and it's quite powdery, like if you dip your brush in, they'll go everywhere. So, and also the shade I thought was a little bit too light, but I find that, you know, the coverage isn't full on that it makes too much of a difference, so it still works with me. But to make it blend a little bit better, I use another powder as well anyway, so it's really not a problem for me. But yeah, really, really like this. And the powder that I was talking about just then is the MAC MSF Natural in Medium Deep. Now Medium Deep is a shade darker than Medium Dark, and I bought this initially because I thought Medium Deep was the skin color for me, but it's way, way too dark for my face. So I've been using this as a matte bronzer and contour, and it works amazingly for that. I just dip the brush in there and apply it to the outer perimeter of my face, and then just go into my under my cheekbones to contour, and it works perfectly. Because it is matte, it works really nicely as a matte bronzer. I highly recommend you check out the MSF Naturals if you're looking for a matte bronzer, and just go like a shade or two darker than your natural skin tone. So loving these two powders together. And then for blush, I have been completely addicted to using my MAC Mineralized blush in Warm Cell, and it's just a rosy, a muted rose bronzy color with a golden sheen or glitter to it. It is quite glittery, so don't recommend it if you're not into more shimmery blushes. But I've been loving this because, I don't know, it really perks up the face. I don't know, there's something about it that I just really, really like this, and I've been using this the past month. And because of the sheen or the shimmer that it gives, you don't need to apply highlight at all, but I still apply my MAC MSF in Soft and Gentle on top. And what the golden shimmer in this does to the Soft and Gentle is that it kind of warms it up, so it creates more of a peachy glow rather than a, you know, stark white pinky kind of highlight. So it works nicely together with the MAC MSF in Soft and Gentle. So really, really like that for blush this month. And the last couple of products that I've been loving for eyes is the Benefit Creaseless Cream eyeshadows. I know I've mentioned this already in my previous beauty favorites, but I just cannot get over how amazing these are. I have 3 of them now. I have it in Prenup, I have it in Gab, Marry Up, and Sip It and Dip It. So Prenup is this rose gold, pinky kind of color there. I really like using this as a base underneath eyeshadows, as underneath like bronze eyeshadows or pinks or purples and whatnot. What it does is just it really warms up the colors, sets like a more pinky undertone to everything. So I prefer warmer colors, as you guys know, on my eyes, so I really like this to bring out those colors in more cooler eyeshadows, but on its own it's a little bit too pinky ready for me. So yeah, and I like red undertones. I think it's just a little bit, I don't know, I just don't like it on its own, but it works really nicely underneath the eyeshadows. Whereas this Marry Up is gorgeous on its own, and it's just a coppery bronze color. I talked about it in my previous video, but I absolutely love this color. I use it all the time by itself because it's so, like, the colors are so three-dimensional. You only need to swipe it once and then blend it out into the crease. It looks like you spent 10 minutes on your eyes when it literally took you like 5 seconds to put it on and blend it out. It's so good. I use it all the time. I've been using it every day for uni, just because I have to wake up really early in the morning at like 6 AM, and I really want to like not spend as much time on my makeup because I want to be sleeping in. I really like this. And then the last one is in Sipping and Dipping, and it's a really nice peachy golden color. This works really nicely underneath more goldeny eyeshadows. Last product is a mascara that I've been loving, and it is the Great Lash by Maybelline. The reason I've been loving this one this month, so the reason I've been loving this one this month is the brush. They've changed it, and I'm not sure if they've changed the mascara formula as well, but it's a little bit more drier. It's not too dry, but it's not too wet, so it's really a nice consistency, totally buildable, and I just love the wand. It just picks up all of the little eyelashes in the inner corners there, and the fatter bits just applies mascara really nicely to the outer edge. So really like this mascara. And that's it for me this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please wish me luck on the editing. I hope this all works out fine, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.